Hello bad company and welcome to another Fallout 76 video. There's been a lot of them, haven't there? Do you guys remember the time when I didn't make Fallout 76 videos? That was 2 years ago now. So yeah, this is my camp. Actually that's a really bad way to introduce it. You'll be seeing cinematics of my camp right now. I'm recording this as if it's a live recording, let's play thingy. It's not. You'll see a bunch of recordings of my camp. It's trash. I am looking at it right now from a different angle, and it remains trash. The problem is, I've just kind of dumped a whole bunch of stuff here, just to be like, oh, I wonder what this looks like. A fair bit of it is like set decoration. One of the rooms is literally just the ammo machine, plus a TV screen that I wanted to use for like a green screen background, but it does not work. So yeah, it's a bit of a jank camp. There is potential though. So, in order to see the potential, let's cut to the live footage I'm recording right now. So, here I am at my camp. This is me. And I should be releasing this at the start of October. We should now be in October, and October is month of Halloween. The bear stole maybe, I don't care. Yeah, so Halloween, I figured I'd give my camp kind of a scary makeover, because I've already got, like, some scary elements, but as you can really tell, this is literally me just having dumped everything I possibly can in random locations. Like, one of my doors no longer works because I had to, like, shift this grill over to the side for filming purposes.
There you are.
It's pretty terrible. Like, this is the only room I'm happy with, mostly because it's got nothing in but a TV. This looks kind of ominous. Like, this has the Halloween theme already, just a room with a TV and nothing else. That I can kind of dig. But yeah, everything else isn't particularly Halloween-based. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, redecorate the camp to be Halloween-themed. Originally, I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, I'll redecorate my camp, maybe I'll house, like, a little party here, because obviously, most people aren't going to be able to go out and go to actual Halloween parties, because that will be very dangerous, and if you're thinking about doing it, please stop thinking about that and just stay at home. But yeah, because of that, I was like, oh, maybe I'll hold like a Halloween party at my camp inside of Fallout 76. All of the people in my Discord can come hang out on like a little private server, and we can just chill at my camp and have a good time and a few beers, and then I remember that I'm antisocial, so I'm probably not going to do that. So, instead I figured, I'll just decorate it, and then you guys can watch it as a video, and we can remain more isolated than any of the governments even want us to be, which seems pretty perfect to me. But I think to start this off, we are just going to need to kind of scrap a lot of stuff. Because like this giant statue, which just shoots into the house, by the way. If you're standing in here, that thing does kind of rumble it a bit. So yeah, a bunch of this stuff we do not need. So I'm just going to start off by scrapping and storing a bunch of things, and then we'll move on from there. So I've now scrapped everything down to be a bit more bare bones. Basically just taking out all the decorations. So now everything's just a blank canvas sort of to work with. Like I've still got this power armor bench, which I may as well scrap seeing as I scrapped all my other workbenches. Still got my farm. That's the main thing where I'm not really changing it. I never even use this farm, but I'm like, oh, I've got it here, and I may as well keep it for anyone who wanders along and wants just, like, the absolute motherload of vegetables for whatever reason. So yeah, I've kept this bit the same, but I figure we'll do a lot of decorating, and... I forgot a couple of things. Man, I'm really bad at this. I really am bad at this. It's almost like I suck at camp building. Okay, so what I figured would be the first thing is trying to change, obviously, some of these bright walls and floors, because that does not work well. Fortunately, I have... Oh, yeah, we can have... Okay, we need to check it from the other side, because right now this is brick. But going for metal, will that be better? Metal does look a bit more intimidating. We could go for a nice fancy house, but... Okay, the third one looks very rough. Rough and kind of terrible. Or we could just go wooden. Like a giant wooden shack. I'm going to give this one a unspecified error. Okay, it says it's fine. It says it's fine. So yeah, we're just going to replace them all with this, because it looks a bit more... What? That's not the one I was after. A bit more creepy than the standard brick. So I'm just going to do that quickly, replace all of the walls with this kind of style one. I'm not even sure what this is called. It's just wall doorway. It doesn't like... it needs to give like a better description of what it is. Like just calling it wall when all of the other ones are also called wall. Not very helpful. Replace the exterior walls with like the corrugated steel, and it's already looking a lot better for like a Halloween design. I also made sure to do it on the side building. These windows look very nice. Like immediately, that is a huge overall improvement. This, by the way, Super Mutants attacked, and I had lunchbox bonuses still. Apologies, this definitely doesn't fit in with the theme. But yeah, that makes a huge difference. So now it's probably going to be onto wallpapers, and oh wait, I've just realised these are also walls. How did I not realise that before? I should also have, yep, so we can put some of this stuff on the inside. It's marking literally everything as, nope, you can't build, and then is working fine. It's a bit annoying. It has me like concerned that as soon as I log out, maybe everything will go back. But yeah, just doing this kind of fits with the overall theme of it, I think. It's good. It's good. It makes it look more like a rundown warehouse kind of feel. And then what I can do is check on the wallpapers, and what does it actually look like with... You know, no wallpaper might be good. Let's take a look and see if there's anything particularly Halloween-y. Like, a dark one looks a bit too neat. Like, normally I love the fact that there's neat wallpapers, but most of this just isn't going to work that well. Like, I could do Mothman, but that looks like a kid's bedroom, and that's definitely not what I want. The black and red isn't bad. It's like Halloween-y colours, but maybe we do that upstairs. And the last two, just stars and planets. No, same problem as before. So let's instead remove the wallpapers from down here. If we do that for all of them... Oh man, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it in this. There we go. I spent a long time decorating this the first time around. But yeah, if we do this for at least all the downstairs bit, then that's going to work pretty well, I reckon. That's going to... Yeah, that's going to make it look a lot more rundown, a lot more kind of like abandoned warehouse, kind of thing you would see in a horror movie. I'm down with that, you know? Now, the upstairs walls have these like metal bits. I could either change it to just be kind of the same as below. But I'm curious if the red and black would work up here. You know, changing all of this to be more of a casual Halloween theme rather than like a horror movie-esque. I think this, well, it makes it a lot darker. Recording this at night as well, oh, isn't the best. But, oh, no, wallpaper please, wallpaper. It's because I accidentally pulled a door off the hinges, as one does when redecorating. But yeah, this I don't hate. I think it's going to rely on the floor for if I can make this work. That's a garden floor. I forgot I had that. Yeah, if there's a floor tile that will work with this, great. Dark cherry... Well, dark cherry wood, that's nice. Man. Okay, dark cherry wood potentially will work. Let's redecorate and see how the transition between the two floors works. So going from outside, we obviously have this large kind of rundown shed kind of thing. And we go upstairs, and you know what? I do kind of like it. The doors look decent. I want to see if there's better doors, maybe. But overall, yeah, this is nice. This is where it stops being so horror movie, starts being just like what a Halloween themed bar would be like, I assume. I clearly have never been to an actual Halloween party. Ooh, now that's kind of nice. That first door, which looks even more run down somehow, I do appreciate. And then unspecified errors for all of them. Okay, I think I'm going to swap to first door for each of these. Just make it even worse. It goes to the other side for some reason. That could cause me issues. But it's fine. It's all fine. Let's just change these. There we go. Looking even more run down now. And then final floor. It is a bit nice. Don't really like that. And doing the same floors again seems a waste. Maybe we do it like that? I don't know. I'm not too sure with this third floor, I'll be honest with you. But let's give this a try. Okay, I do kind of like this change. Like, it's not a perfect floor, but it lets you see underneath, which I think is a tad creepy in a way. So I'm kind of down with that. And it lets a lot more natural light into this floor. And look at that, a bit of smoke and stuff as well. So that probably means no lights on this floor, which is good. And this is nighttime in a Bethesda game, so it's not like particularly dark. But this means we can keep it really low lighting down here, which I do like. And you may notice, and have probably been screaming at me, to point out the fact that, yeah, I forgot to change these floors. And I just hit the wrong button again. So yeah, I definitely need to make these not fancy carpet, because that doesn't look good now, does it? I think literally just plain stone is probably going to work best down here. It's going to give it that real raw look. So I've changed the floors inside and also done the side house. And as I was doing that, I deleted all the lettering. So yeah, it kind of reminds me that I need to entirely redo like the wiring in this house, which took a while. Because when you apply a wallpaper, the entire wiring system and anything attached to it completely goes away, which is a bit annoying. One final change I'm going to do is the metal. Nah, I'm getting rid of that. I am going to change it to the same kind of corrugated steel that we have on the other ones, because I think it's just going to look better. It really is. It's just going to be a better overall fit. This will probably like delete the doors and half a camp or something like that. Well, maybe not. Maybe this part works alright. Yeah, this part does work alright. That's good. That is something at least. And that will give us a bit more of a consistent look for the entire thing, which will be nice. Okay, so this is nice. The blood splatter really ties the place together, but that's not something we can replicate all the time. But you know, it's looking a bit more rundown, it's looking a bit more Halloween vibe. You know, I'm digging it right now. I have lost the promotion, which takes ages to set up, but it is probably time to start with some of the furnishings now. Because this is still my camp, and I'd like to have, like, crafting benches and all of that good stuff. And a bed and an ally and, you know, various bits and bobs. Now, for the bed, the cultist one might seem like the best thing, but I kind of like this dirty and stained mattress. I think it's a better fit than... Like, this once again is... It's not a creepy bed. It's really not. It's like an artisanal bed or something like that. It's, you know, if a cultist is sleeping in this bed, I'm like, man, the cultists have a good life going for them. Whoever's sleeping in this bed obviously is really roughing it and in dire straits. So this is the bed we go for. It's horrible. It's a mattress that needs to be, at the very least, flipped. I mean, come on, people. But yeah, after that, man, the crafting stations, I'm not sure if there's anything I can do with them. I apparently don't even know where they are. Because, yeah, like the armor station, I have got different ones, so I'll probably go for the alternate models where I can. But I've not got many alternate models. I don't like using the Atom Shop as a big part of it. Okay, it's showing me Atom Shop stuff now as well. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just going to have to be default, unfortunately. So this isn't going to be too Halloween themed, but this is still my camp, so we need the basics. Now, as you saw, my top floor was previously a bar, and I think I'm actually going to keep it that way. But obviously, brewing station needs to be put down. But now I think for the allies part, this is where it becomes like more of a party bar style thing. If I can, yeah, pop Beckett there. Please tell me he's going to spawn it. Oh no, he's going to run over, isn't he? Man, if he can get behind there, that'll be great. Well, let's just see how he does, because I'd like to kind of wedge him in, if possible. Yay! Perfect. Here's Beckett. Beckett will man the bar upstairs, which is... Yeah, I think we could have this as a cool kind of party area for the Halloween party, but I'm not going to do. I've just been through all the tables I own, and not a single one comes across as creepy. Like, the side table is the closest, I guess, but look how small it is. The scariest thing about this is if you put your drink on it, there's like a 50% chance it's going to be knocked right off. That is a pitiful table. So, yeah, maybe we just have this as a standing area? I don't know. This is not quite ideal. Come on, to be fair, I am recording this on Tuesday before the update, weekly reset thing goes live. So maybe they're going to add in a whole bunch of Halloween stuff afterwards. But for now, it's less than ideal. So yeah, I think I'm going to check... Oh, man, he doesn't. Shut up, does he? I'm going to check if there's any more like essential stuff I need. But then we'll probably just be on to decorating and rewiring the place, because I'd quite like my lead extractor to be back up and working. Okay, I'm feeling quite bad about this, but apparently I can put a lead right there.
Just taking it all in.
Oh, okay, I can't escape now. Okay, let's jump over. Okay, you can't see it from this side as well. But there's a ghoul head positioned in a awkward position. Oh, that just brings the whole camp together. Can't even see it. Like, nobody other than you lot watching this will probably ever notice that. But boy, that's just, I like that. Alright, I'm basically just going to decorate the place with a whole bunch of like the mounted creatures, because I've got like either all of them or almost all of them, and I feel like they do add to the theme. There's one, for example, right over the bed that I like. We've got like a whole bunch more creepy ones like the Mothman. It's going to be good to have just like at the top as you come through. Get greeted with the Mothman, all of that good stuff. There's and a Snallygaster on the other side. Perfect. Just the most horrible looking creatures, yeah, are going to be mounted up here. They do take up a lot of space. But, you know, that'll be nice for photo opportunities or whatever. For none of the people I'm allowing in my camp ever. You're all banned. Deal with it. Along with the creature heads, I think some posters are good. Because the main thing I like about Halloween is horror movies. I'm a big horror movie fan. So these kind of look like horror movie posters. Like fake ones of sorts. So let's just, well, some of them do. Most of them don't. Okay, we might be a bit limited on the posters. I think it's, yeah, the Mothman one looks most like a horror movie poster. The rest of them don't really fit that vibe. So maybe I look for something different, man. One thing I would like them to add in are flags for all the different countries. Because obviously I understand I'm having a US flag, the game set in post-apocalyptic US, but it'd be nice if, like, everyone from around the world could put up, like, a flag of their own country, just so you can go to someone's camp and be like, oh, this person's from, like, oh, Japan, wow, that's really cool. Oh, this person's from, like, Norway. Oh, this person's from, oh, I don't know that because there's a really obscure flag. It'd just be kind of nice, you know? Okay, so the normal posters might not have stuff, but we've got the walls have eyes and the walls have ears, which is, like, a nice little combo to have. And we can have some more nice, beautiful Hail Communism posters, because I assume these must be pro-communism messages. Look at how cool they look. And the American ones, like, look at how boring that is. Look, that sucks. I want monsters. I want monsters. So therefore communism is good. Oh, and that one's got power. Okay, yeah, so these will add a bit more light too. You know, that's pretty cool. I like that. We can really have these lit up a bit. That's good. There's a bit more decoration going on there. Now, I am going back and forth on the whole idea of this being a party and me doing it as a social event. So I think I'm actually going to pop up here the Laser Light Duck Shooting Gallery, which I got from a recent Atom Shop bundle. And I've not played it before, but I do want to see what it's like. Oh, this... Okay. I'm not doing anything here. It just auto-plays itself. Man, if this was an actual mini-game, I'd love that. But instead, your character just does an animation on there. Like, it's a good animation, don't get me wrong. But if it actually been, like, a first-person thing, where... Hey, I'd like to stop now, please. Come on. It's slow to leave as well, which sucks. Yeah, if I'd been able to, like, actually shoot the thing with that, would have been so much more fun. Still, yeah, I'm happy with adding in a couple of elements like that, I suppose. Only a couple, because that was actually quite disappointing. Down this way is like a big old main road and stuff. Graham goes through here. Over that way is like a bunch of super mutants and sometimes a sheep squatch or whatever. Like, it's a busy area. So I've put a sign out letting them know they can come here and I will not use their blood to decorate anything. That is what this camp is all about, not using the blood of victims to decorate the place. I've heard before that, like, a rug ties the room together, so I'm going to put down a couple of rugs here. I think, like, a nice Deathclaw pelt, and somewhere down here I should also have a Wendigo Colossus skin rug, which, yeah, I think is going to do a good job of it, you know? Yeah, a couple of rugs, have them look at each other. That's nice. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now I'm on to just a bit more decorating with whatever just seems a bit creepy. So Earl's heads here, they are pretty cool. Like, look at the effects on them. They twitch and stuff. It's a cool little added thing. That's something I can totally dig. Man, there's not actually a lot of creepy stuff. Like Bethesda, well, that creature's got like a nice hole in it, which is funny, but Bethesda really needs to add in more creepy things. Oh, I wonder, yeah, can I change the season of the trees downstairs? Because I know a few of them I can, like, yeah, block out. Mind you, that one's already fairly like that, but yeah. If I make the trees just a little less so-and-so, man, that's not going to do much, is it? Yeah, I can't get rid of the big trees, which is kind of the big problem. I can make it more wooded, but I kind of like it being more of a clearing, this area. So maybe not. But this, you know, this does something. It lets a bit more light in, I suppose. I don't know. They're much lighter, though. That's the problem. I really need them to be oaks or whatever. But it's giving me elms. Why is it elms? I suppose the hanging raider cage would be the smarter move. Yeah, if I actually... I was about to say, isn't that one of my trees? Oh, wait. If I just remove them, apparently that gets rid of the trees that were there? Let's... Does that work? That seems to work. Oh! Apparently I just delete the trees. Apparently that's just a thing. In which case... Let's... Oh, what do you mean insects? Oh, no, it doesn't. The game is just wrong. Yeah, that works kind of nicely. Okay, I think I'm going to put this one here. Because then there's the wire that goes between it, and I just kind of like how that works. There is still confetti on it, because that effect apparently just lasts forever. But yeah, that's kind of nice. The Hanging Raider tree is a good one to get. And then we've got, like, some, like, proper freaky-looking Mothman stuff, which I approve of. I don't know where to put it, though. I'm trying to place down this Towering Might, but a big problem kind of with the game is the ground's always uneven. Now, this wouldn't be much of a problem if Bethesda, like, let things clip through the ground a bit, but for some reason, when it comes to counts, they're like, no, that's the place where we can't have clipping going on. Like, I'm sure people in the comments will be like, oh, if you just stack 20 rugs there, you can clip however much you like, but I wish it was just a tad bit easier to get this stuff to line up and not always be floating. Like, this would look good if I could get the feet in the ground, but I can't, and it's very frustrating. Alright, I've put it in the one spot where it actually looks kind of right. That means we've got both of these things together? Not sure how I feel about that, but, you know, it's an interesting look, I guess. Alright, I've added in a few... Man, it's getting real foggy now, but, yeah, I've added in a few totems. Actually gonna have to turn on the light just to look at these. A few totems by the stairs. Kind of add to the feel a bit more. I'm not too sure how much I want to decorate the place, though. Because emptiness is very much a Halloween vibe, but at the same time it's like, oh, my camp is just empty, so... It's a bit tricky to say exactly what I want. Also, how do I have no... I had some I don't know, pumpkins. I don't... Okay, I need pumpkins, apparently. I can't... Can you plant pumpkins? I'm gonna have to check this. Oh no, it's gourds. Why can't we plant pumpkins, Bethesda? God, that'd be so much better. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick trip over... Oh, I'm gonna de-over-income myself. Under-income myself? I don't know the term. And go to Jack's pumpkin house quick. And pick up a whole bunch of pumpkins. And then not give them to him. Yeah, so here at the pumpkin house, they've kind of got the right vibe. There's proper Halloween stuff. Man, I can't, like, put cotton candy bars and stuff around the house, which is a bit of a shame. But there are pumpkins all around this place. I'm taking a look just to see if there's anything else I could pick up. But I think, first things first, check that. Yep, got green thumb. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a boatload of pumpkins and take them back to my place to make jack-o'-lanterns and the like. Ah, perfect. So as well as the pumpkin house, just northwest? Yeah, northwest of Morgantown Airport, there's a little vegetable patch with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pumpkin patches just growing right here. Just like an extra 14 pumpkins with green thumb, which is brilliant. That is going to be all the jack-o'-lanterns I can possibly need. At least I hope. Oh, and don't forget, individual pumpkin. Because one more just for safety's sake. Here we go, we can build pumpkins now. Apparently, okay, I've got 2, like, pumpkin racks and only 1 jack-o'-lantern. What event was it that gave us these? I don't know, but apparently I didn't do it that much. It's probably Mischief Night, which, yeah, I got bored of fairly quickly. So, let's just... Can we put these next to each other? How close can they get? Not close enough that they're going to look quite right. But we can double it up still. So, yeah, let's just double these up. Get some pumpkins going. Just add more to the general theme, you know? And have it clip through the floor. Because, you know, why not? Now, the small side table that I mentioned before might not be good enough for, like, actually housing anything meaningful. But I feel like I can probably put, yeah, a jack-o'-lantern on it. Nice. Oh, I could put a jack-o'-lantern on the jack-o'-lantern. That seems stupid. Oh, God, why am I probably going to do that? No. Instead, I'm just going to build it with symmetry. For there is nothing more terrifying than having things almost symmetrical but not quite. Mwahahaha. Now, the game may have screwed us a little bit with table selection, but it does include electric chairs, so, you know, it's at least got some decent seating we can chill at. I think actually putting them in really awkward places as well kind of adds to the uncomfortable feel. Like, don't put them around a table. Just put them off on their own, so people can kind of stare at them as they come in. You know, just chilling. Maybe have them as, like... Yeah, a few up here as well. We do 1... Yeah, it's okay. I wish the facing would remain the same. Like, look at that. It just twists like 45 degrees. That's a tad annoying, you know? We just do... Oh, I've got to position that one over. There we go. Yeah, a few electric chairs up here. Give people seating. That seems good to me. Oh, okay. Oh, I can only build 1 smoke machine. Oh, that's bad. But I want 20. This is... I don't know where is going to be the best place to put it. Like, I'm going to have to see how the smoke works. I'm wondering, can I just put it, like, down here? How powerful is the smoke? I've never actually used this, but... Well, it's the wrong way around. That was not a great start. It also shows off a Mothman, which doesn't really work all that well for my purposes, but... Let's give it a minute to build up smoke and just see how far it's willing to go. It stops at the halfway point. See, if I had 2, I could cover this, or if I had 4, I could make it thick on either side, but no, it's only allowing me 1 smoke machine. Exceeds maximum build count, like seriously. How am I going to do this? If I pop it, like, for the middle doorway, maybe, and then make it so only the middle door works and you have to walk through the smoke. Look at how it just stays above the whole time. Like, kind of cool having to walk through the smoke to get inside. The same way, it's like, you know, I'm gonna go with the you have to walk just through the door filled with smoke to get in. That I kind of like the idea of, but I could do so much more with multiple smoke machines. Instead, yeah, we're dealing with this, which, you know, is alright. But, oh, if I could have put it, like, higher up as... I can get it higher up. Okay, where can I... No! I need support. Alright, so these are just, like, basic junk pieces which I just happen to need. So they suck immediately. But if I could maybe put down a table for it to go on, using that cultist table again, yeah. If I put it on the cultist table, what's that going to look like? I'm going to have to give it a second again, but maybe we can fill it up more so you can't see inside, or maybe you then can just see underneath way too clearly, because look at that. Look at... Like, it's obviously not 2D, but it's such a flat line. It is such a flat line it's going across. But it's terrible. I know that smoke effects aren't the easiest to do, but that is frustrating. Okay. Table is not going to work. It doesn't even dip down at the end like you'd imagine it to. No, we're going to have to keep it on the floor, or else it looks just a million times worse. How far back should we put it, maybe? No, don't store the foundation, just scrap that. Because maybe we could get it... I mean, it looks like there's... Unless you go to the side, it looks like there's something there. Yeah, it's just not going to work that well. Bethesda, because I know every employee at Bethesda has watched to this point, obviously. Please make me 1,000,000 smoke machines to fit in my camp. Thank you, signed, Sarge. Okay, so the crafting tables on their own may not be that creepy, but candles are well known for being creepy, and I literally have one version of them, so they're going to look so similar. But yeah, if I put, like, candles on top of a bunch of these, hopefully that'll kind of make it look a tad bit better. Man, these are not gonna look all that great now, are they? I do like the glow they emit, though. The glow they emit is actually pretty cool. It's such a light little glow, but I do kind of dig it. But you can see the... if you get close, you can't see, I suppose. But at a distance, you can clearly tell that it's not properly resting on there. Still, some candles on there. It's pretty nice. I'm going to see if I've got any more candles hidden away. Have I only got one set of candles? Okay, let's toggle what is actually active and what I can build. And okay, so it doesn't let me have that. That's annoying. That is very annoying that they only have one set of candles. Come on, Bethesda, more candles, please. Hopefully that'll be in the latest update. Ooh. Okay, I was able to place the candle just then inside of a Deathclaw's head, which is kind of nice. It's very glitchy, and I normally don't go in for any glitches whatsoever. But that adds like a nice lighting effect. Can I, man, see, if there were different models of candles, I could so nicely just, oh yeah, candles inside of his head that I could fit these in a lot better. Instead, I think, yeah, this kind of works. Having candles inside the heads,
The whole bartending thing.
that I do like. It really fits with the theme quite well. I've put some candles to highlight the jack-o'-lanterns. You know, I've got this going pretty decent, I think. We can even put a set of candles on this rack if the game is willing to let me, which it really doesn't want to. It's not a fan of that, is it? This always happens. There's always something which just refuses to work, and I never understand the reason why. Like, this one wall here, I stored it for a second, just so I could move things around a bit easier. And now, it refuses to build back. You'll see, it's now refusing to even be selected. But you'll see that it doesn't even go green anymore. This is... Oh, I'm not supposed to swear. But look. A selected item is floating. Selected item is floating when built on a floor. This was here before. And now it's not. I just punched the keyboard. I apologise. I'm now auto-walking. I've lost all control of my character. Oh, God. This is what frustrates me about building in 76. There's always something that goes wrong. And like 6 months from now, people will be like, oh my god, why are you getting that wrong? You're such an idiot. And I'm like, no, they've just changed how the entire building system works within the time. But yet, now this just does not work. Can I put down small walls here? Can I punch the monitor? No, because then I won't be able to work anymore. This is... You know what? I'm going to try something drastic. All F4! Ah, that really does frustrate me. Well, despite working perfectly fine on this side, and having even more room on this side, this thing refuses to work at all, for no good reason whatsoever. I am aware there's now a wire for it, but before there wasn't. So yeah, that's just broken, and very frustrating. Man, that is annoying. But it's fine. It is all fine. It is all perfectly fine. Ah, I've just dropped down. Okay, we're almost done with wiring up, at least. I've almost got the place rewired, which is something. And apparently I have to turn on the smoke machine every time, which is annoying. Like, that's a minor annoyance thing, but that is something I will need to consider. But here we go. We can... Oh, I can't do that yet, can I? And you can't jump whilst attaching a wire. So yeah, it'll... Having the jump and attach wire buttons be the same is quite frustrating. Yeah, what I want to do is just have this so I can attach the wire down. I can't reach all that way down. Instead I have to drop down. And fortunately it works that time. And now my name lights up. And I specifically made it all wonky because making it perfectly aligned is difficult. And all wonky feels like it's more in line with what we're going for. I'm also going to shuffle this just out to the side. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Obviously, I'm going to want people to actually come to my camp now that I've spent time decorating it. So I'm rebuilding my vending machines. I've been at like almost max caps for a while now. Just doing like an event and a daily ops each day and nothing else quickly got me like to max. That is the worst positioning I've ever done. I'm actually going to see if I've got any alternate models of the vending machines as well. I don't know which ones I've got. Yeah, okay, I've got the Raider ones. The Raider ones are much better suited for this kind of thing. Here we go. Let's just build these right here. Oh, although they do kind of obscure my name, which I don't like. Yeah. Maybe we redesign this a little bit. Make sure everyone can see who I am. And, you know, I probably gained like 5 subscribers from this method. So, you know, don't knock it. Not until you try it, because actually do try it. Everyone, please put my camp name up in your camp, and I'll feel much better about it. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. Having those two on there, I dig it. Plus I can now... Yeah, light them up like so. I can pop one of these over here. Man, I wish it would just work perfectly every single time and read my mind in order to do things exactly the way I wanted it to. There we go. Have them light up, bit of extra lighting there. That I kind of like. The outside is pretty bare, but I think that's good, man. I lose so much confidence doing these videos. It's just like, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing, and then it results in I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, shut up. Whatever your name is. Yeah. Okay, so... Only other thing is maybe some extra lighting. Except the only thing I really have is the antler chandelier. Which, you know, looks alright, I guess. Let's just put it up in the party room. No, let's not put it up in the party room. We've got natural lighting there. Let's just pop it up here as the final thing. Right over that. So one quick thing before I actually go to the outro part, which I've already recorded, because I'm recording this afterwards because I forgot about it. I need to dress up my character. No point looking like this and whatever, because yeah, we need to actually make my character fit the whole Halloween look, or else it just doesn't work. So, first things first, Mr. Demonic Backpack. Oh, pardon me. Mr. Demonic Backpack. I'm losing my voice at this point. But yeah, this is going to be like the most evil backpack thing. I'm digging it. Let's also get a bit more into the light. And yeah, we need to change the apparel as well. So the first thing I've gone for, Radical's face mask. Don't see it a lot anymore, but because it's no longer legendary, which is probably a smart move. But yeah, this looks kind of creepy. I'm down with it. And I'm not too sure, but I was thinking maybe the treasure hunter outfit. But you know, it's not quite right. So a straight jacket perhaps. Straight jacket, Radical's face mask, demon thing. I kind of like that. You know, it's not perfect. There's a few other things I could try, sure. Like, I've got the Halloween costume and stuff, but I think I'm happy with this as my Halloween outfit for now. It kind of fits the theme. But there's, of course, someone else we've got to dress up, and that is Beckett, who right now looks far too normal. So, I was thinking maybe the bloody chef hat and outfit. Like, that's... come on, game. That's alright. But, yeah, I don't like seeing his eyes. That's something I'm not a fan of. So, instead, let's go for the Halloween costume. And, okay, literally as soon as I put it on him, he turns and looks away. Oh, but he does look over the edge. That's going to be kind of nice. Yeah, now Beckett is dressed up in a Halloween costume. That's a bit better. Yeah, that really does add to the feel a lot more than the other way would have. Okay, now we'll cut to my whole outro bit and the cinematics. This has been an hour and a half build time. It's, you know, it does have a kind of Halloween feel to it. I'll capture some cinematics now to go across the ending. And take up that lead extractor. I'll also move away from the lead extractor so that's not quite so loud. Yeah, I'll capture a few cinematics so you can see, like, it from pretty angles. If you do your own, like, Halloween camp makeover kind of thing, feel free to share it with me. Twitter, @BadCompanySarge. Always happy to be tagged in a tweet. I check all of my tweets and DMs and all of that stuff. So, yeah, you can tweet at me if you've got good pictures of your camp all Halloween looking, especially if you did a better job than me, which I assume you will do. There's also my Discord server, which is always linked in the description below, where you can join, and there's a specific channel called Putty Pictures, where you're more than happy to share pictures of your camp, so feel free to do that. Feel free to rate my camp as well. What did you think of the Halloween decorations? If you've got any improvements, this is the start of the month, so I've got time to make it better. And if anyone did really like the idea of like a social in-game party, maybe do let me know. Like, if there's a lot of you who really want to do it, maybe I'll organise something on Discord, and who knows. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. Because, yeah. But, man, I'm not particularly good at the whole camp building thing. Wish I was, but just not. Plain and simple. If you did enjoy the video, though, do leave a like. Feel free to leave suggestions in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed so you can be part of Bad Company. And, as always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.